Let's start with question 8. Okay, question 8 is asking for the total. Okay, a lot of students miss out this very important keyword called total energy. Okay, total energy. So we recall the concept of total energy. The short form is called TE. Okay, because it's ignoring effect of air resistance, so we can ignore other energy. So if a hand is holding it at this height, total energy concept is actually the sum of the GPE and the KE. Okay, this referring back to conservation energy. Okay, energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be converted or changed from one form to another. So in this case, my total energy will always remain constant. Okay, this is a very important concept. What does it mean by constant? Okay, for example, if at point A I have the greatest height difference, okay, height difference from the bottom. So in this case, if I say my GPE is equal to 50 joule, okay, so in this case, when I'm holding it, my KE, because it's not moving, my KE will be 0 joule. So the total energy in this case is the sum of these two energy. So if I take 50 plus 0, I'll get back 50 joule. Okay, so this is for position 1. But you notice at position 2, it has reached the halfway mark. So if I say my total energy that I start with is 50 joule, if it's at the halfway mark, my GPE is now reduced by half the height. You notice. So in this case, if it's half the height, originally I started off with 50 joule. If it's half the height, I should have around 25 joule. So it's half of 50. But in this case, because my total energy remains constant, okay, my total energy doesn't change. It's still 50. So what do I do with this information? So with this total energy 50, with this new GPE at position 2 as 25, my KE will be equal to 50 minus 25. So my kinetic energy actually it has started moving, so it's 25 joule. Okay, this is for position 2. Okay, what about position 3? You know about position 3 is almost hitting the ground. So in this case, my GPE is almost, because it's almost hitting, I can say that it's almost 0 because it's going to reach the ground. So if it's 0, my total energy remember total energy remains constant, so it's still 50 joule. So just before it hits the ground, my KE will be equal to 50 minus 0, so it's still 50. So do you notice something? When the ball is at position 1, it has the maximum GPE. Okay, but when it's at position 3, it actually has the maximum KE just before it hits the ground. So this is a very important concept in conservation energy. Okay, so if you go back to the question, do you notice something that I keep repeating? Total energy remains constant. Okay, so you notice 50, 50, 50. So the best answer for question 8 obviously will be D. It's the same at position 1, position 2, and position 3 at all points. So this is actually a very important conceptual question under conservation energy. A lot of students get tricked along the way, so it's good to take note of how do we resolve all these parts. Okay, so that's all for question 8.